Hello, welcome to the beginner exercise class. So now, today we are doing different exercise. Suppose you have warmed up your body already. If you want to know how to warm up your body, you can do the exercise class 1. Now, we can shrug our shoulders up, squeeze a little bit, and then release and relax. So feeling the relaxation on your shoulders. Let's do one more time. Shrug your shoulders up, squeeze a little bit, hold for 1 or 2 seconds, and then release and relax. Feeling the relaxation on your shoulders, feeling the soften your shoulders, and then relax your arms, swing your arms, relax your palms and your fingers. Alright, now we stand a little bit wider than your shoulders. Fan out the toes a little bit to the high horse stance. So when you squat down, always make sure you're hinging your hips and soften the knees. And then when you come up, leading up from the head. Now bring your hands up. Inhale. And exhale, soften your hips, your knees, melt down onto your feet. So when you bring it up, inhale. When you soften the hips, exhale and sinking down. Let's do a few more times. And let's do one more. Right now, try to bring your arms out, lengthen your arms out, lengthen your body, stand tall. Hinging your hip, squat down like a horse stance. Lengthen the arms to wrap around a big ball. Now this time, soften the shoulders, drop down your elbows so that your shoulders is relaxed. Elbows can be relaxed. Make a smaller circle in front of you. Round straight your forearms. When you exhale, soften the hips, sink down a little bit, sink down your shoulders. Inhale, like inflating the body, expanding a little bit. Exhale, soften. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, sinking down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now you can make the movement a little bit more subtle. When you inhale, you still keep the arms round shape. Exhale, just soften the hips a little bit. So you still keep the round shape. Like the movement, inhale and exhale with the breathing. The body also inhale and exhale. Alright, now bring your hands to the front. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, we do 3 times. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now we stand smaller stance, back to the natural stance, whenever you feel comfortable. Hinging your hips, squat down a little bit. Inhale, bring your arms up, lengthening up, heels off the floor. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, squat down. And you're lengthening up, imagine lengthen from your toes all the way up to your fingertips, heels off the floor. Exhale, soften down. Now reverse direction, so inhale, bring your arms up, heels off the floor. Exhale, hands at the center, sinking down. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Now we stand a bit wider again. High horse stance, squat down. Remember, we do squat down and hold the string and pull the bucket out from the water. Just imagine the heavy bucket Now you slowly bring the string up using the body, your core muscles, and then you squat down to grab another section. So this is the balance and the training, strengthening the legs. Alright, squat down. You can do it slower, you can do it higher or lower depending on your own level. Alright, now come back up, relax. Squat down, we do the balance. So imagine you are holding the bucket, slowly shift weight to your left, and then slowly shift weight back to the center, shift weight to your right, back to the center, to your left, back to the center, to your right, and back to the center. Relax. Now you have kind of feeling you can soften the body, melting down to your feet. So you're supported by your feet at the bottom. And you can shift weight left and right. Alright? Now we do the exercise. So the other exercise. So inhale, shift weight to your left, open your arms. Exhale, move weight to your right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you shift weight left, center, right. Right, so shifting weight left and right. Okay, relax. Now we do the other side. So squat down, shift weight to your right. Inhale, open up. Exhale, back to the right side. So inhale, shift weight to your left. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more time. So inhale and exhale. Relax. Now we do some circles. So inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, squat down. Soften your hips, sinking down. Inhale and exhale. Do it slower the last time. Inhale and exhale. Alright, now we try to do some turning. So squat down to the horse stance. Hands at the crease of your legs, around the hip area. When you turn, just turn from the lower body to your left, and then back to the center, turn to your right. Turn this back to the center, and to your left. Back to the center, and to your right. Now back to the center, and relax. Alright. The next one we will do up and down. So back to the high horse stance, squat down. Alright. So you turn to your left, sinking down a little bit. Turn facing back to the center, and then to your right. Leading up from the head, still hinging the hips. Turn facing back to the center. One more time to your left, down, turn to your right, leading up from the head, still keep hinging the hips, bending the knees, back to the center. Now reverse direction, so turn to your right, squat down a little bit, turn facing back to the front, and then to your left, leading up from the head, still hinging the hips, and bending the knees, back to the center. One more time, turn to your right, down a little bit, turn to the center, and then to your left, leading up, turn facing back to the center. Now we try to do the circle because we can put the hands at the lower ab. Imagine you see my lower ab here, I turn, we still do the same movement but we round the corners. So it's like circling to your right, down, center, left, up, circle over to your right, down, to your left, and up, back to the center. Relax a little bit. Now we do the other side. So hinging the hips, bending the knees, turn to your left, down. Now this time you round the corner, so you just slowly circle like an ellipse or maybe a circle. And you try to use the core muscles, because turning from the center, you're turning from the dantian. You can do a smaller circle, you can do a bigger circle. So we do one more, I do a bigger one. And then back to the center, alright? Now, soften the hips, bending your knees, shift weight to your left, left and out. You turn the hips slightly to your left. Now you circle down, hands follows. And then you come back up from your right, and then down from your left. So this is the vertical circle. Now we bring the right hand out, circle down, we do the opposite direction. Now we bring both hands out, circle down, and then you bring up from your left, down from your right, circle up, down, up, down. Now reverse direction. So bring it up, turn to your left, circle down, up, and down. Right? For beginners, you can do a higher stance, smaller stance, but just try to soften the hips back down to your feet when you go down. If you want to train yourself more, you can hinge the hips more and lower down your stance. Alright, relax. Now this time, we do the level moving across. Like your wave hands like cloud. So you turn your hips facing to your left. Your right arm make a half circle. Turn and move across. So you level your body to the other side. Still hinging your hips. Switch hands. Turn. Switch hands. Turn. Switch hands. Turn. Switch hands. Alright? Now this time, we call the inward circle. From the top, inward circle. So you turn your hip to your left, right hand up, to your left, left hand up, circle across, and then reverse. You do the other side. Now we reverse direction, so you turn, circle, and turn. So at the end, do it slower. Now you do from this side. So horse stance, circle to your left and then to your right. We call it invert circle. So do it slower. And reverse direction. Do it slower the third time. Alright, relax. Now we do the other one. This one is very similar to the commencing form, but actually this is the finishing form or finishing movement. So we bring the body squatting down, bring the hands up to the shoulder level, soften the shoulders and elbows. Bring the hands in, and you come up, hands pressing down, leading from the head. You feel the force down to the upward spring or the front part of the feet. So you squat down on the heels, and then you bring it up, hinging the hips, squat down, soften the shoulders, bring the body up, hands pressing down. You can do with the breathing. So inhale, squat down, exhale, stand tall. 2 more times. You can do a higher stance or smaller stance. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Alright. Now we do the other one. So stand wider stance. Bend the toes, squat down. This time try to turn the hip to your left and then bring your right toes pointing to the front. Alright, so we call the bow stance to the corner. Bring the hands up. Hinging the hips, soften the knees, move weight back to the center, down, and then you bring it to the front. Circle down, and to the front. Circle down, and to the front. Now we do the other side. So fan your right toes to the corner, left toes to the front. We call the bow stance. Turn the hip to the corner. Okay, straight the back leg, bring the hands up. And then you bend your back leg, soften the knees, bring the body, bring the hands in, body down, and then circle. Slower. Soften and sink down. When you turn, moving way to the front, press down to the front part of the feet. Straight your back leg. Hinge your hips, soften the knees, squat down. And we do 1 more time. Alright, relax. Now this time we do very similar thing, but we circle different direction. So we bend out the toes to horse stance. turn the hip to your left. Bring your right toes pointing to the front, left toes to the corner. Turn the hips. This time, you grab the energy in, and then you bring it out. Alright? In and out. Also circle the hands. Move weight back and forth. So this is for different movement of Tai Chi. It's also an exercise to manipulate energy inside the body. Now we do the other side. So turn your right toes to the corner, left toes to the front. Turn the hip to the corner, to your right. Alright, this time bring the hands out. Soften the hip, knees, sink down. Circle out. You can do a higher stance, smaller circle. At the end, we do it slower. Alright. Now we do some relaxation. So squat down a little bit. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, soften from the top. Hitching the hips, sink down to your feet. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So I hope you enjoy it. See you next time.